Sir. At present, the appointment process for filling out vacant posts in deficit schools is done by the school managing committee with the prior approval of the respective district school education officer. Advertisement is plotted by the school managing committee, and interview is also being conducted by them. Sir. Prior approval for appointment is given by the government, after which the appointment order is issued by the school managing committee. Sir.
Metbah Bynrap, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm to mention here why I'm asking this question is because there's some confusion in the mind of many schools who are deficits. And I would like to put forward the supplementary question. I know the basic or minimum qualification for candidates who are applying for these vacancies that they have to possess in order to be, in case if they're selected for the appointments.
Speaker, sir. Sir, in deficit schools, sir, there are many different categories of schools. The LP, sir. So suppose for assistant teacher in lower primary, sir, the candidate should be pass class 12 with 45% and 2 years diploma in elementary education, or 4-year bachelor in elementary education, or 2-year diploma in education, special education with MTET is compulsory. So for UP, sir, as a teacher for the upper primary, sir, it should be graduate and 2 years DLED or 1 year in BEd. As SSLC, class 12, that means should be 50%, and 4 year in BA education or BSc, and graduate with 50%, and 1 year BEd with MTET is compulsory. So for assistant teacher in secondary, sir, so graduate with BEd is compulsory, and for assistant teacher in higher secondary, sir. So postgraduate with BEd is compulsory, sir.
No other question? So we move. Yes, Ardent, please.
Sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister whether the government is contemplating to change the existing process as far as the recruitment of teachers in the deficit school is concerned or not?
Speaker, sir, as of now, no, sir. The existing policy and the existing system will continue, sir.
Yes, Rakam, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. May I know from the Honorable Minister in charge of education, how many deficit schools are there in the whole state, sir, including LP, UP, secondary, and higher secondary school?
Sir, Speaker, sir, in deficit system, sir, in the lower primary, sir, total number of deficit LP school in the entire state is 3,361, and under UP section, sir, both teaching and non-teaching is 881, and so deficit secondary school, both teaching and non-teaching, sir, that's 2,363. So in deficit higher secondary section, so it is 186, sir.
Thank you, sir. So on average, sir, what is the total sanction amount for each school, sir, on average?
Speaker, sir, the deficit system, so it is a government-created post, and the scale is as per the government scale, sir. There is no specific different amount of sanction for each school, but it is depend on the number of teachers sanctioned posts, sir.
One more question, sir. So how many teachers get deficit pay in each school, sir?
Speaker, sir, the number of sanctioned posts varies from school to school. So just for example, in my constituency, there is a Rongwara Secondary School. So there are 13 number of sanctioned posts under different system. And for example, and under, because I know better, we have a school called Rangku Memorial Secondary School in Bakumara. There is 19 number of sanctioned posts. Likewise, different total number of sanctioned posts for different schools in entire states.
One last question, sir. Does the managing committee of the schools have any role in appointment of teachers?
Sir, it is already replied because this was the principal questions. Yes, sir. So it is a responsible of the SMC because it is a private schools. It's a private school, but government supporting with the salary and some teachers sanctioned posts. It's a responsibility of the SMC to give them employment with the prior approval of the government. Sir.
Ms. Ardent, please. Ardent, please.
Sir, I know from the Minister whether the government will continue to support, to give salary support to the deficit school in the future, or is there any plan on the part of the government to stop giving salary support to the deficit school?
Speaker, sir, there is the question does not arise of, stopping a salary support to the teacher, to the deficit system. Sir, this will continue. But sir, however, so there are demands from the deficit school teachers and the college teachers. There are two demands, sir. One of the demands from the management. There are certain schools and the college in the deficit pattern. They are requesting government for autonomy, but government yet to be decided. And also on the other around, the teachers, the SMCs, the many schools on the deficit pattern, deficit system, they are demanding for taking over for provincialization of the schools from the government. So both of the demand is yet to be decided or examined by the government as of now. So this will, the existing will continue.
So why I'm asking this question, sir, because in the process of implementing Meghalaya Education Grant, I was told by many heads of institutions that it seems the plan of the government seems to do away with the deficit school system, where they ask the schools to be provincialized or else you cease to get the grant from the government. So that amounts to doing away with deficit school system. So may I know whether the government is in that move to do away with all the deficit system? Because I know that there are only few ad hoc schools, deficit colleges, that are willing to be provincialized. But the majority of these schools are not willing. So in the case of their rejection to the proposal of the government, what will happen to the future of these schools?
Though the Minister has already replied, sir, I take this opportunity to clarify this very, very sensitive issue on the floor of the House. So the government's intention is not to disturb anybody. We would want status quo to continue. But from different schools, different demands keep coming to us. So there are different organizations and associations and schools that come up with one request. Then in that same category, there's another group of schools who come up with another request. And therefore, it's a very complicated situation for us to be able to come out with one solution that will fit everybody. As clearly mentioned, there are some schools who have asked us to provincialize, to actually take over those schools. And government should take over, and they've written to us and informed to us. And on the other hand, there are those schools who are very clear that they want the deficit pattern to continue. And in that process, sir, as we always do, sir, we have been very, very clear in all issues that we have been facing as a government, that we believe in dialogue.
We believe in consultation. We believe in discussion. And that is exactly what we're doing right now, sir. And when we go to discussion, we have to go with some kind of options to the people or to the groups. So therefore, in that discussion, the option of the MEG is also put up for feedback and information from the schools. What do you think about this? Please tell us. Can we tweak it? Can we change it? If you don't like this part, can we remove it, and would you then come? Because if education can be streamlined and lesser groups and categories can be created, sir, it is beneficial for the education sector as a whole. But in the complexity of the education sector, it is not an easy task. And that's why, sir, the reforms that we're doing are one by one, piece by piece, and we're moving forward. So therefore, in this entire issue, sir, we have no intention to bulldoze, sir. No intention to bulldoze, no intention to go and just simply take over all the schools, no intention to stop deficit pattern, no, sir. But since demands have come, it is the duty of the department and the government to examine, to explore, to discuss, and that is what we're doing right now. And based on the discussion, we will then further examine the matter and see how to move forward. So, sir, I would like to put to rest this confusion that is there among the people that we are going to stop the deficit pattern. Absolutely no, sir. Number two, the fact that the government is going to forcefully take over the school's assets and property, absolutely not, sir. We will not do it. We will never, go into that line of forcefully taking. But since queries have come, we are examining, sir. We are discussing. And then say suppose everybody says, yes, it's a good idea. Then we'll take it further and see how to move forward. So therefore, sir, in this an examination process, I think it's very clear. The MEG is not something that we've implemented. It's something we have framed. We're discussing now. And as I said, it only depends on the discussion and outcome. And I want to conclude, sir, by saying that there is no question of bulldozing a government's decision. We are going with dialogue, with discussion, and taking feedback from the different schools.
So I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister for his clarification, because it is not only a concept. The Education Department has already started a process giving letters to the schools, asking them to get provincialized, and in the process they have to hand over their assets, and that is the main hurdle. So now I'm clear with the explanation of the minister, and I hope that this deficit system, which has been a great help to the education in the state, will continue for the benefit of the teaching community and also the students as well.
Yes, sir. In fact, I have met many deficit school teachers and managing committees, and they have expressed to me that they are not very keen to hand over. I have told them that this is only a discussion phase. There is nothing to be worried about. There is no way in which government will do this, and I'm assuring it and giving a statement on the floor of the House as Chief Minister that we will never ever bulldoze this. But we would like to see if the solution can be found out in a way that is acceptable by all. And if it's not acceptable, we will find another way to move forward. So we're very clear, sir. This is not going to be bulldozed. We are very clear. We're not here to forcefully take over anybody's land or assets.
Please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I would also like to thank the Minister concerned as well as the Honorable Chief Minister for the reply to the queries raised by my colleagues. And I just want to be enlightened with certain issues that have crept up recently as far as the Education Department is concerned, whether it is the school deficit or the college, where it seems recently there are many vacant posts, whether in the school deficit and the colleges, where from the management they have sent to the government for the approval for advertisement, but then I don't know what is the reason on the part of the government which have delayed the process of advertisement. So may I know from the Honorable Minister, what is the reason behind for the delay?
Speaker, sir. What happened is, in the year 20 August 2024, sir. So there was a letter issued from the Education Department for the applicability of the roster reservation across all the state in the deficit sanction post. Therefore, there was an order to get prior approval before the SMC to go for recruitment. But however, sir, this has created lots of time consuming. And so in the July 2025, 2 months back, so we have changed this order. And now we have, Education Department has delegated the power to SMC, district level, to approve the roster and to go ahead for the appointment at the district level, sir.
Thank you, the Honourable Minister, for the clarification with regards to the delay. So I'm glad that the process is resolved. And there's also one clarification that I would like to seek, not just with regards to the appointment, but it has come to my notice where many of the teachers that have been appointed in different schools as well as colleges in the deficit system, where usually, as per the rule, after 2 years, they were supposed to get the confirmation. But it has come to my notice that there are many who have passed beyond the 2 years limit, some of them even 3 years, but till date, they have not received the confirmation. So may I know the reason for the delay, even with regard to the confirmation as well?
Speaker, sir, since that reply is not with me right now, since they're at a deficit system and the proposal of the college all has been approved by the government, sir, so that confirmation reply is not with me right now, sir, so I may need a notice to reply on that, sir.